Welcome back to my channel. Alright, so I know I look rough. It is what it is today. So I have been working so hard. And the new year, I have some really exciting things planned. So I'm going to start with showing you what I have finished. Normally when I finish a project, I mail it out immediately, but I'm waiting until Friday to mail because I've got 3 projects to mail. I don't have one to show you yet. I haven't gotten it from my friend. She finished the March one, but I finished October. Isn't that stunning? Oh, I just love it. So, you can see some of the detail work. It's done. So that one is finished, and then as soon as I finished this one, same day, I started on this one. Now, I'm not going to take it out of the hoop, but isn't that gorgeous? So as soon as this one is finished, I will be starting on December, and that's my last one, and I need to be finished by the 15th. So this one should be finished by Thursday, and then either Thursday or Friday I will mail the 3, because I'll get the one from my friend and I'll mail all 3. Phew, it's been a lot of work. Worth it, but a lot of work. So these 2 are done, or that one's almost done, and then I have the December one, which I'll show you real quick. This is December. I do have a new ring light coming. It's a big one that my camera, my phone can sit inside the ring, which I'm hoping that will help me not put my head underneath it when I'm stitching. We'll have to play with it and see, but I got it on a Cyber Monday deal. So it was something I had on my wish list, and I was able to get an Ibotta gift card, so I just bought it for myself. So, if you haven't seen it, I do have a wish list in my, I think it's in the community tabs. I put the link of just some small things that I could use for my cross stitching. So, now, that's the current project. That's what I'm doing right now. But here are my plans for the coming year. So, I have this. It may not look like much, but this was my Mima's recipe book. I got it. This is a printed copy of hers. It was a binder, like a notebook, regular notebook. And what she did was she just glued recipes on the pages or wrote out the recipes. For instance, here's her chicken spaghetti in her handwriting. So what I am planning to do this new year is I want to, and I've already said this, but I want to show you the book. I want to take these recipes of hers, and I want to pick some out, and I want to share them with you, cooking them and sharing them. Let's see, here's an Italian cream cake, Daddy's applesauce cake, which I need to make this for my husband because he loves pear cake, and I use applesauce cake recipes to do it. So, I have these. Now, there are a lot of recipes in here. I know her tea cake recipe is in here. There are multiple cakes and casseroles, just all kinds of things. But I also have some recipes from my husband's side of the family. His grandmother created this with the family tree for the Cartier family, which I've never met any of the Cartiers. That was a couple generations back. But his grandmother put this together, and not only does it have the family tree on the front of it, it has all kinds of genealogical information. So I haven't really ever look through it because I don't know all the names. My husband would know a lot more than I would. But this is the best part. Throughout it, it has the handwritten recipe and the typed recipe to try. Now, I have cooked a lot of the recipes out of this. In fact, there's one for refrigerator rolls that I've done many times because you make the dough and you keep it in the refrigerator, and when you're ready, you just pull out the amount you need, plop it on the tray. But this is something else that I would like to do. The recipes from this, I would like to be able to share some of them. This one is kind of neat. This was the chow chow recipe. We spent a whole day one time making and canning chow chow using that recipe. And I'm really excited about it because I've used a lot of these before, but it'll be fun to share them. It's called Never Fail Rolls. Best recipe for rolls, easiest recipe for rolls I've ever done. But not my husband's favorite. So when I make rolls, I have to make his grandmother's rolls, which I do have that recipe now in a different book. I don't have that book in here with me. And then another one. My great aunt made this cookbook when I was, I believe, a teenager. I don't know if there's a date in it. She gave it to me in '99, but this is a copy of the cookbook because she had run out. And in '99, I would have been 17, and she wanted me to have it because she knew I liked to cook. But Home Cooking from Chris's Country Kitchen by Christy Lindsay Hendricks. And I loved Aunt Chris. So this was her cookbook. It's falling apart. In fact, it starts, there's 3 recipes for drinks. There's a mulled cider, a Russian tea, and a Christmas punch. Now that Russian tea, we made that every winter when I was a kid. My mom would mix it up, put it in a jar, and we'd put it in water, in hot water, and that was a favorite. So that recipe's in here. There are a lot of other recipes. I have cooked many, many, many of these recipes through the years. One of our favorites was hobo dinners, where you just put the meat in the foil and your vegetables and season it. But there are cookies, which I actually have some of these recipes marked because I've made them before. But between these 3, I should have plenty of content for the rest of this year. So I've got my projects, I've got my coming projects, and then I had an idea. I really enjoyed making the money on this cross-stitching project, so my plan for this coming year is to start making things like hand-stitched kitchen towels, bibs. I've done some of that before and tried to sell them, but I'm going to work on seasonal things. So starting, as soon as these are finished, I'll probably jump right into some Valentine-themed hand towels or even bibs for babies, for photos or things like that. And then throughout the seasons, just have some, do them a month or 2 ahead so that I have them to sell when it's closer to time. So that's what I have going on. So now I need to get back to my stitching. I took a little break to make this video, but oh, another thing, and this is really sweet. These were my grandmother's. They're Tupperware, but she had these when I was staying at her house. And now I don't remember drinking out of these so much when I was at her house, but by that point they were grandbabies because my nephew and my niece were born. So she had these for them to drink out of. And my mom gave them to me this week during the holidays, and I have a whole set now, and I almost cried because it just made me think of my grandmother. So, I have these, and they're perfect because they do not spill. I'm not going to show you, obviously, but they don't spill. But they're just nice cups. So, that's what's going on. Hope y'all are doing good and had a good Thanksgiving holiday. I did get to go see family, so that was nice. And for Christmas, we're going to be here. Don't have anything planned for Christmas Day. I don't know if we're going to spend time with some friends or not. I don't know. The day after Christmas, though, we do have plans to go see some friends. So, yeah. Anyway, hope y'all have a great day, and I'm going to get back to my work, and I will be back. It may not be until January that I start putting videos back on, but I'll probably do one more updated video with all of my finished projects when I get done. Yeah. Talk to y'all later.